Hello everyone. Okay, here's an update on my tank. I think it's about week 7.5 or something. Hell, I don't know. It's been a while since I've done anything with this as far as video is concerned. I can't really remember where I left off, but I have got some new corals. I'll just start on one side of the tank and kind of go from there. This was like Tonga branch or something. It was live rock sold at a fish store for like $12.99 a pound. I just took a little fragment because of the sponges on it and life, and they just kind of gave it to me. This is a rock. It's a watermelon mushroom. You know, it has those cool streaks. It looks better not on an iPhone, like in real life. But I broke a little fragment off and kind of just put it right down here near the shade. Just hopefully it'll kind of, I suppose I can put it up on this rock or something, you know. I want to kind of take over. And I broke another piece off and added it right here. It's really expanded really well. It's only been in there for maybe a week. I want to kind of grow over the side of this area just because there's nothing here except this macroalgae that doesn't really look like it's doing anything. It doesn't look very healthy, but it's macroalgae. Hopefully you can't really kill this stuff, but so here we go. I had that another large piece of rock. It was just a cool looking piece. It had all sorts of purple on it and stuff like that, and I just wanted it. I didn't want to put it in front. After I bought it, I put it in front, and I'm like, this doesn't really go with anything. But you know, there's room on the side for me to put it, and here's Mr. Crab, a little emerald crab, and a bunch of shells that I just keep down here. They kind of look gaudy up in the front, I think, of a tank, but it gives the hermits something to kind of select through. There's a couple snails that are sort of missing in here. I think some of the hermits have killed them. Okay, but what's kind of really weird too, when I first bought the tank, I took some shells at a fish store. They were at the bottom of a tank, and the water was kind of stagnant. And I'm like, hey, can I have some of these shells for my hermit crab? And as soon as I put them in my tank, it looked like a beehive, just tons of copepods coming out. And so that's always a good thing. If you want copepods, I guess just get shells in a tank at a fish store. You know, they usually give them out. So here we go. This mushroom leather, it had like 3 heads. Well, one is kind of like a dual head. And I glued them onto a piece of rock, had them over here, and one of them just didn't look healthy. It just looked nasty. It looked almost dead. I moved the rock and it fell off. And it fell down somewhere in this abyss, this crevice. And I couldn't find it, and I didn't want to tear the tank apart to get it. And then boom, all of a sudden, I saw it. It's right there. And it looks actually a little bit larger than the other ones. I didn't reattach him, he just kind of attached himself. He has a little bit of shade. Maybe he likes the shade more. I don't know, I'm not going to complain. Here's a blue Rickordia. It's expanding really well. And zoanthid colony that I bought, that I've had, I think it was maybe one of my first 2 corals. Here's like a reddish green zoanthid that I bought yesterday for like 15 bucks. I gotta cut it and get it off of this porcelain thing. I hate those porcelain things, they look so ugly. Here's another Rickordia. I fed the tank some mysis today, and this thing just grabbed it and sucked it up, and good thing. Sorry for this music, if you can hear it. It's Striper. It's satellite TV. I really apologize. Retro 80s. Here's an open brain I got for like $20. Kind of reddish, a little bit of green inside. I like it. It's kind of odd. This one is not doing so well. He originally was kind of like right here. I just kind of moved it down here. It gets a little bit more flow, maybe a little bit less shade, or less light. Someone had told me that they don't really like a lot of light. I don't know. We'll see if I can revive them. I bought this one today for $12 at the fish store. This one fish store I go to, it's kind of scummy, sort of. Well, no, it's kind of run down, but the The tanks look good, I'll say that. And they just sell frags for $12. But their hours are like 5 to 9 on Wednesdays, and then all the other days, you know, like noon to 5 or something weird like that. And when they get their shipments in, it's usually pretty busy and they go quick. But yeah, like $12 for a zoanthid, nice green color. It's on this god ugly pedestal. It looks like Rice Krispie treats. You cut that off and, you know, return it to them. Here was a blue zinnia, like a short tentacle, I don't know. He was down here. I swapped, put him up there. He's puffed up more, looking good. Pink zoanthid, I bought that for like $20. It's growing really well. Only about like maybe a week or so ago. And I took a small part and glued it to rock and put it up there, see how well I do in the bright lights close to the surface, and just to fill that area up. I think I'm going to do that with this new zoanthid, maybe just cut like one. Same with this one, and glue it to rock, throw it up there just so I can spread some of the color. This trumpet coral back here, I bought him $10. It has like a couple days afterwards these little sprouts coming out the side. I fed it some mysis shrimp today, just sucked those up and bloated up real well. My great torch, he's still looking like really small. I had him at the bottom. After a couple days, moved him up a couple inches. Kept sort of doing that. He's been up here for about a week. I fed him and he ate. Maybe that's the key, or maybe they're just slow growers. I don't know. If anyone can comment, great, let me know. He doesn't look bad. He just looks like he's not really growing. The flower pot's kind of closed. I fed him. It ate. And this rock, this purple one, it's not a new rock, but there was this big crevice. And I need to fill it with something, and I had this triangular rock on the side that didn't go anywhere else. I turned it upside down, put it there. This nice textures there, nice color, and it fills in that abyss. I'd have like little rock fragments kind of fall in there, and you know, you can see them way back in this cave here. So I want to kind of fill that out, and I can throw something on there later and grow it. Oh, I got this guy. He was a tail spot blenny. I think he was like $22 or something like that. A lot of personality, cool looking face. Kind of looks like a, I don't know what he looks like. Kind of like a goat. He has like or a cow or something, or a ram. He kind of has these two horn type of things. Maybe he looks like Satan. I don't know. I haven't named him yet. And this side, the green star polyp's looking really good, filling out. That should be sweet. I bought a boxer crab too. I have another video on him. Oh, here's my crab trying to check out this snail shell. And that shell, I don't know what snail it was. I didn't name him, so maybe that's why he got picked for slaughter. But I'm kind of guessing the crab killed him and is going to try to move in. But like I said, I have a pom-pom crab. He kind of hides out a little bit. When I fed those mysis shrimp, he ran on out and was shaking his little paws. And he's cool. He comes out mostly at night. I'd like to get more of them for the tank. We'll see. But in any event, that's it. I think I'm at week 7, and just got to wait for things to fill in. Thanks for watching.